And you're all welcome to my party. I am streaming from my trailer. Actually, I moved to a tiny house. That's why I've been so busy the last couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm in my tiny house. As you can see, it's very pretty. Yeah. So now that I'm here, I am streaming because I have time. Before I didn't have no time. Yeah, I was busy moving stuff from my trailer to my tiny house. So I moved my pet alligator Tracy with me. Yeah, she's so happy here. She has more of a big yard, you know. Yeah, she doesn't come in the house, you know, because she might eat me while I'm sleeping. But anyway, all right, my loves. I have so many questions from my fans. And if you have any questions, go ahead and ask Belle. Even if it's after the live, you can leave them in the comment section and I will answer them for you. Yeah, okay. All right. First question. Belle. Is it okay to date someone who's still friends with their ex? As long as you're the one they call when Netflix says, "Are you still watching?" Or YouTube for that matter. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's the big test. Anyway, all right, let's go to the next question. Belle, should I change for love? Honey, only your outfit, not your essence. Ever. No, don't ever change for anybody. You need to be you. That's the most important thing. If they like you, it's because you're you. That's it. Besides, it's hard to act being somebody else. I tried a couple of times. You know, we were like role-playing with my exes. It got real weird real fast. So anyway, I would not recommend. But yeah, change your outfit, honey, as many times as you want. Go get yourself some new outfits. I would. Reminds me I need to go shopping at Walmart or Target. But I think we're boycotting both. I'm not sure. I lost track who's boycotting who. I don't know. It's so complicated. Anyway, we'll move to the next question. Belle. How do I handle rejection? Smile. Yeah. And go ahead and thank them for saving you time and move on like you just won an Oscar. Or an Emmy. Either one. They're both statues, so who cares? I don't care which one, right? Doesn't make a difference. All right, let's move to the next question. Come on in, guys. If you're out there and you say me, I would love to say you. Come on, algorithm, work your magic. We want some people in here. Yeah, because it's kind of boring to be by myself. I like when people join me because it's way more fun. They ask me questions. I answer the questions. I read the questions. All of that. And we talk and I learn about you guys. I love to learn about you and you learn about me. All right, moving on. All right. Belle, how do I flirt without being awkward? Smile like you know something they don't. Works every time. Yeah. Anyway, moving on, next question. Belle, what's a turn on for you? Emotional intelligence, baby, and a working washing machine. Those are fine. Let me see if I have these on listed or unlisted. I don't know why, and we're not having a lot of people coming in. Let me double check. I think I might. Yeah, we're live. I can see me. We are live. Let's see. Edit video. Let me see. It is public, so I don't know why. Let's see. Is it made for kids? No, it's not made for kids. So I'm fine. I don't know why we don't have nobody. Let me see how I look. Now that I'm here, I'm going to see how I look. Do I look good? That's all I care about. Now with the different lighting and the new tray, well, in the tiny house, because I moved to a tiny house. Welcome, whoever you are out there. Good to see you, honey. I am trying to say if I look good on YouTube. So you tell me, do I look good? I hope so. Anyway, all right. Bill, how do you boost your confidence? Talk to yourself like you're your own hype person. Hype, right? You just go off king, go off king, queen, whatever. It doesn't matter. Non-binary, whatever you call yourself. Well, hi, David. Good to see you, my love. How have you been? I missed you, sugar. What you been doing? What you been up to? Have you been running at 5 a.m.? Because I know you're crazy like that. You know, I'm sleeping at 5 a.m. I ain't running nowhere. I only run away from the popo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my hair's a mess. I love me some Bill. Well, I love me some David. It is so good to see you. Tell me, how have you been? Did you have a good weekend? Well, the weekend is way past, but still, you know, I have to ask you. Or are you having a good week? How's it going? Let me know. Let me know, honey. I'm going to read a question because I know this is delayed. So let's see. What if people judge me? Let them. You're at the show and they bought the tickets. Let them watch and judge. Who cares? People are going to judge and say shit about you. I don't care anymore. You know, when people come here and say shit, I'm like, honey, do you have a mirror? Are you looking at yourself saying those mean things? What do you have inside you that's making you say that shit? Anyway, all right, my hair is a mess. It is so flat because, you know, I moved. I don't know if I told you, David, I moved from the trailer to a tiny house. I'm in a tiny house now, and it's very pretty. I like look, see that door? And we have fake stone. It looks like stone, but it ain't stone. You know, a tiny house with stone, it's gonna weigh 1,000,000 pounds. It's not, isn't that a ton, 1,000,000 pounds? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Bill, I feel behind in life. Honey, you're not behind. You're just seasoning your story. That's all. David says you look beautiful and your hair looks great as always. Well, thank you, honey. It felt like it's a little flat, you know, because while I was moving, I put it in bags and boxes and it was flattened. Something flattened this shit because it needs a little volume, but I'll volume it up later. Yeah, I didn't have time. I've been so busy. You know, moving is very hard. How long has it been since you moved, David? I want to know. Let me know. You have me all to yourself right now because I don't know. The algorithm is not being nice. If you fall behind, get back up and keep moving. You got this. Thank you, honey. Thank you. It's been a rough couple of weeks, you know, just moving from the trailer to the tiny house. But I love the tiny house. It's so pretty. Yeah. All right, let me continue with the questions while you write some more questions or we talk. But, you know, I need to keep it going, right? Keep it moving. That's very important. All right, Bill, how do I stop comparing myself to others? Honey, you don't need to compare yourself. You're your own beautiful self. Why compare yourself to other people? It's a waste of damn time. It just doesn't work that way. It's not good to do that, honey. Just don't compare yourself. You are beautiful as you are. I'm sorry, I'm fixing my hair because my hair is a little messed up. But anyway, all right. Next question. Let's see. What if I fail, Belle? Well, honey, then you fail fabulous. Lipstick on, high heels, and you just walk with your little swag. Who cares, right? We're all gonna fail at some point, right, David? We're all gonna fail. The thing is, learn from the failure or the so-called failure, because it's not really failure. It's just a learning experience. That's how I say it. So just learn and move on. Move the hell on. What you doing just staying stuck in that? That don't work. All right. Let's see. How do I handle haters? Hydrate, meditate, and let karma handle the rest. You know that, right? Belle, failure can be a blessing. Absolutely. Yes, it can. I failed so many times. Look, I failed 5 marriages. I've been married and divorced 5 times. Can you imagine that? If I thought that was a failure, then I would just stay home and do nothing and be depressed. But no, I see it as a learning experience. I know what I want and what I don't want, especially with the 5 ex-husbands. Yeah, they taught me that for sure. Well, welcome whoever is here. I love to see people coming in the live. If you have any questions for me about anything, I am here for you, baby, okay? And I love you. I love you very much. I want you to be happy and to be well. It's very important to be well. All right, Bill, any advice for bad days? Nap, snack, and reset. That's what I do. I'm volunteering for number 6, says David. Well, David, you are a naughty one. I think, I'm going to email you the application so you can fill it out. Yeah, I think you would be a good 6 one. Maybe I'll keep you. Maybe you'll keep me. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if you like tiny houses. Oh, my hair is so messed up. But anyway, I don't know if you like tiny houses. I don't know why I'm bringing attention to my hair. I'm dumb like that because you probably don't notice nothing, but I do because I know my hair, right? Anyway, moving on. Let's say, how do I know my worth? If somebody doesn't add peace, then they're not worthy of you. Bye, Felicia. Block them, delete them. That's what I do. I did that 5 times with the 5 ex-husbands. They still pay me alimony, though, so we're still in touch, that way. Yeah, moving on. All right. Let's say, how do I glow up? Confidence, kindness, and SPF, in that order. You gotta be confident. I walk sexy. When you go into a room, you gotta be kind to people because it's easier to be kind than to be an a-hole, right? And SPF, honey, because your skin needs to be protected from the sun because the sun can wrinkle the hell out of it. I know. It didn't do me that because I put a lot of sunscreen. Anyway, moving on. All right. Well, here we have somebody saying, I hate my job. What do I do, Belle? Use that job as your sponsor while you build your dream. That's what I've done. Yeah. Just work it, go there. If you hate it, just say, I hate this. And then try not to hate it. And think about the dreams and how this job is financing your dreams. And that will make it all right. You will like it at some point. It's just all how you think and see things, really. I know that because I lived a long life. I know stuff like that. Yeah, all right. Let's keep moving. All right. How do I deal with annoying coworkers? Smile. Always smile. And pretend that you're studying them for a documentary about annoying people. Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, I could film a lot of documentaries at this point in my life, let me tell you. Yeah, all right, moving on. So, David, tell me a little bit about you. What are your plans for this weekend, honey? Are you going to do anything fun? And anybody that comes in, go ahead and tell me where you're joining me from. I want to know. And if you have any questions for me, by the way, if you don't know me, I'm Belle. I live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I'm streaming from my tiny house in my trailer park. Oh, and I do have a pet alligator. Her name is Tracy. Yeah, she's savage. Yeah, don't mess with her. Yeah, when she's not in a good mood, I put her in a cage because I know she's going to eat somebody. Let's see, David says, I've been busy due to the fact that people who made New Year's resolutions to get healthy overdid it at the gym. Oh, that is funny because David is a chiropractor for everybody that just joined in. And instead of slow and easy, do it slow, it's not a race. Well, that's why I don't even go to the gym, David, because I don't want to get injured. You know, I exercise a lot going up and down the 4 steps in my tiny house, and then, trying to put Tracy in the cage. We have to fight sometimes. I fight Tracy, my pet alligator, and she's savage. Yeah, it's not an easy job to have a pet alligator. Anybody else have a pet alligator? Here in the swamp, I adopted her. She came out. Let me tell you how I adopted Tracy, my pet alligator. One time, I was in my backyard, because my backyard is the swamp, right? There's a little bit of land, and then you have the swamp. So anyway, I was sitting there drinking my tea, and there she is. She comes in there and pops her head out, and is, hello, hello. I was like, oh, she's a friendly alligator. I was like, come on, honey, come on over here. So she slowly steps towards me. And she tried to eat my foot. But she failed because I'm very fast. I run real fast when I'm in danger. So I run back to my trailer at the time. Now I live in a tiny house. But anyway, so I ran to my trailer. And she could not run as fast. But not that fast. And then I scared her. I was a shoo. And she left. And then she came the next day and we became friends and the rest is history. Let's see, David says, I love seeing you, Belle, but at the same time, I miss you every day. I'm always here for you no matter the distance. Well, thank you, honey. It's a long way from Baton Rouge to where you are, baby. But I know we're there for each other in spirit. And that's all that matters, right? Because sometimes you see somebody every day and they're not there for you. You're not there for them. Don't work like that. Oh, my goodness, my hair. All right, I don't know why my hair is so crazy today. Anyway, it's just moving from the trailer to the tiny house just messed up. Oh, my hair. Oh, wait. I just admitted it's a wig. Well, sometimes I wear a wig because I'm too lazy to do my hair and I want to look good for you, but my hair looks like this. Yeah, sometimes. Anyway, moving on. I know Consuelo wears a wig, but she denies it. She wears it all the time. Her hair is not red. My hair is blonde underneath here. Anyway, moving on. All right. Let's see. What if my boss doesn't appreciate me? Honey, appreciate yourself and update your resume and get the hell out of there. But all that matters is when you appreciate yourself. Oh, is it cold where you are, Belle? Well, it's a little cold, in the swamp. It's a little humid. Yeah, but it's cold. It's nice. It's really nice. I like the weather. Oh, hello, baby. ABD. Oh, my goodness. Your name, honey, you made your screen name hard to read. But thank you for the hearts, my love. Thank you. Hearts back at you. Yeah. All right. Let's say, Belle, should I work with friends? Only if you sign an emotional prenup. It's very hard to work with friends, because then you have problems and then you lose the friendship. That's not good. You want to stay friends, right? Yeah. All right, moving on. Let's say, how do I handle burnout? Honey, rest. Rest is productive. Even Beyonce takes naps, okay? So just nap. Even a 15-minute nap is good. I take them all the time because I get tired real easy, especially in the summer here. And Baton Rouge is very hot in Louisiana. So hot. Yeah, it's horribly hot. Anyway, moving on. Let's say, Belle, how do I ask for a raise? Oh, baby, channel your inner lawyer and your outer goddess. Just go ahead. Ask for a raise. Just go ahead. Listen, I work hard. I deserve a rise. When is it happening? Next paycheck? Yeah. And don't have them, oh yeah, I'll raise it 20 cents. Honey, what the hell do you do with 20 extra cents? No, they're gonna raise it $1. That's what I'm talking about. That's some bullshit. 20 cents? What is it, $2 a year? No, thanks. I'm not good at math, but honey, the math is not mathing with 20 cents raise. That's stupid. All right, moving on. Belle, what's your morning routine? Oh, honey, gratitude, tea, and a mirror pep talk. Yeah, I brush my teeth in the morning, and I'm like, go Belle, while I brush my teeth. I do it so I don't waste time. You know, I do it at the same time. I like to multitask. Are you guys multitaskers? Do you like to multitask? I like to do it. It gets a lot more accomplished. Definitely. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Let's see. Belle. All right. Belle, how do you stay positive? Because I am a positive person. Well, honey, listen. I water my plants, I drink my tea, and I ignore my problems until I'm ready to face them, which is never. Never. All right. Oh, hi, baby. Where are you joining me from, honey? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm not sure what the hell name is that. That's a weird screen name, but I love you anyway. So tell me, where are you joining from, honey? I'd love to hear a little bit more about you. I want to know about you guys. Let's say, Belle, what is your comfort food? Oh, honey, anything I didn't have to cook. Yeah, Uber Eats, that's my comfort food. How about you? What is your comfort food? Do you guys have a comfort food? Everybody does that. I think Uber Eats is mine. Hi, girl is 6 feet tall hey, sweetie, how are you? Non-person. What the hell? I love the screen names today. They're epic. Is 6 feet tall for a man? Yes, it is, honey. I am 5'7". I appreciate a 6-foot man. Very nice. I'm not into height, but definitely for those girls that are, yeah, you're welcome, honey. You're welcome. Yeah, I think, are you 6 feet? Is that what you're asking? I think it's kind of obvious, right? Yeah. You're fine, honey. You know, it's all about the height your family live in. Well, that's good, David. You're almost there. That's almost there. I'm 5'7". I'm not that tall. But, you know, it's okay tall. Oh, I love that. The little hand signal. That's very nice, baby. It looks like a rabbit, you know. That's what it looks like to me from here without my glasses, because I can't see very well without my glasses. But that's okay. I still do the live. All right, let's see. Non-person. Haha, yes, think about that to that athletic build and shaved head, tough look. Okay, so you're tough-looking guy. I like that. You know what? Shaving your head, I shaved it once when I was younger, and I really liked it. Because you don't have to fool with your hair no more. It's a lot to fool with your hair. Look at my hair now. Well, you know, it might be a wig. But still, you know, it's like you have to deal with the hair. It's a pain in the butt for a woman. And for men, too. You know, because men want to have good hair. So, yeah, it's a pain in the butt. Let's say, Belle, what is your guilty pleasure? Honey, watching people argue on cooking shows, that is so fun to me. Hell's Kitchen, that guy's yelling at everybody. Not that I enjoy people yelling at everybody, but Anyway, it's great, baby. You get some undercut, maybe. What do you mean undercut? I don't know what you're talking about, baby. Undercut, you mean? Oh, well, I have hair underneath this hair that I put on. Because you know what happens? Sometimes I don't want to do my hair, honey. I don't want to do my hair. And it's kind of humid here in Baton Rouge. So, you know, it's like your hair gets all messed up. So, anyway, it's okay, right? All right, everybody who joined, thank you for being here. I am Belle. I live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, in a tiny house in a trailer park. So go ahead and ask me questions. I want to know where you're joining me from, what you're doing right now. I want to know everything about you, babies. And David says, Belle, you know my hair routine, Viagra hair and hair gel. Oh, yes, I do. I do. Your hair is always up. Like your mood. You're always up. You're always good. Yeah, even when you're down, you're, you know, up. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you know what I mean. You know. All right. I love this. All right. What's the secret to happiness? Well, that is a good question. I would say lower expectations and raise gratitude. I think that would do it, right? What do you guys think? Love you, Belle. Have a great afternoon. Well, thank you, my love. I love you, too. It's always so good to see you, David. Thank you for stopping by. You always make my day. I love to see you. I know Grace loves you, too. And boy, Consuelo, does she love you. That girl, she talks about you. She was crying the other day because you like Grace. Well, it's a whole drama there. But anyway, we're not going to go there because that's Consuelo's story, not mine. All right, let's see. What's one thing everyone should do more of? Honey, dance in the kitchen. Just dance like nobody's watching because probably nobody is. Unless you have the, you know, windows open or something or your door open. I don't because I don't want my pet alligator Tracy to come here and eat my food because she did that once. She even opened my refrigerator and ate everything in it. She's terrible. I'm telling you, if you're going to have a pet, try not to have a pet alligator. They're very expensive. Yeah, thank God sometimes I put her in the swamp. You know, I'm like, go ahead, swim, honey. And she eats stuff from the swamp. I don't know what the hell she eats. Let's see. David says, I could have sworn she was tailgating me last night. Consuelo is a character. Was she stalking you? Oh, my goodness. What, Consuelo? I am going to ask her for you. Because that girl, she's a little cuckoo. I'm telling you. I love her to death. She's very funny. She doesn't know she's funny. She's very funny. And her and Marisa, they're lovely people. But that girl, when she gets something in her head, she is obsessed. And I think she's obsessed with you, David. There's a video for everybody to watch. It's called Consuelo's Meltdown on this channel. Boy, you have to watch that. And it's all about David. She has a crush on David. Anyway, moving on. David might be my sixth husband. I don't know, maybe, huh? Oh, my goodness. Anyway, all right. Let's see. What's your dream vacation? Somewhere away from the trailer park. I don't care where it is. The 7-Eleven, going to the movies outside in town. In Baton Rouge, just going to Baton Rouge this vacation for me. Yeah. Let's see. David says, I will always apologize if I hurt her feelings, but my heart belongs to Grace. Well, I know. Let me tell you, that girl, she will not stop. I think she might push Grace aside. I don't know what she's going to do. I hope she doesn't. She might. Anyway, moving on. Let's say, okay, here's more. Coffee or tea? Well, both, right? How about you guys? Are you coffee or tea? I kind of like my tea, but I like anything caffeinated, and I'm predictable. I don't even know sometimes. I make my teas, and I'm not sure what the hell tea I chose. I love that. It's really good. I'm like, what am I gonna, this looks red. What is it? I have them in Ziploc bags, so I can't say what they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see the color, but I know what they are. I have a whole collection of tastes. And David says coffee. Well, coffee does wake me up, but sometimes it gives me the jitters. And that makes me a little nervous, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't like that. It's very scary when I, no, that's not good. All right, let's see. Dogs or cats, Bill? Both. I'm bi-animal. See, bisexual, bi-animal. Well, not the same thing, but you know what I'm saying. B-I. Moving on. All right, let's say, what is your hidden talent, Bill? Turning chaos into content. That's what I do best. By the way, subscribe to my Patreon. David, how you subscribe to my Patreon? You need to subscribe to my Patreon. Well, it's Grace's Patreon, and she has all of us there. There's exclusive content that you've never seen ever. I suggest you do it. There's a 7-day free trial. Go ahead. It's patreon.com/thestateofgracefraga. Just like this channel. She owns everything, that woman. Anyway, moving on. All right, let's see. What would you do if you won the lottery? Well, I would pay off my credit cards. I would buy a lot of snacks. And I would ghost responsibility forever. I am tired of being responsible and paying my bills. Are you tired of paying your bills? I'm sick and tired of paying bills. It's always bills, bills, bills. It's ridiculous. Imagine having to buy food when the good Lord gave us food for free. Having to buy water. You can get water anywhere. That's crazy. We have to buy everything. Electricity. How about make some candles and just like do that? No electricity. Refrigerator, you buy some ice. Well, you don't buy it, you make ice if you live in the north or on the east. Well, the east depends if it's in the north, right? All right, and then you grab some ice and you just put the food on top of the ice. That's all you do, honey. That's crazy. I don't know why we have to buy stuff. Let's say, Albert Einstein. I love that. No, hi, honey. I am Jewish. Albert from Israel. Well, welcome to the live, my love. Thank you for being here, Albert. And I love Albert Einstein. That's a very funny screen name. Anyway, let's say, let's say, what's your favorite smell, Bill? I think fresh coffee and new beginnings. How about you guys? What is your favorite smell? I also like orange smell, lemon. If I buy perfume, I buy citrus. Listen to me using big words. I've been reading the dictionary. Yeah, you know, I only went up to the 5th grade. Not bad for somebody who went up to the 5th grade. I'm smarter than the president. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. Albert Einstein. I am Jewish, not Christian, not Muslim. I am the Hashem God. Oh, Hashem, of course. Yeah, I get it. I love it. Very good. You know, whatever is your belief, I respect everybody's beliefs unless they're evil. You know, like people that are evil. Excuse me. I gotta move my chair. Oh, that was a little workout. Anyway, let's see. What is your life motto? If it costs me my peace, it's too expensive. How about you? What is your life motto? David? Albert Einstein? I love because I know who Albert Einstein is. So you're kind of like a genius. So you call yourself Albert Einstein, not quite Einstein. Not the whole genius thing, just a little bit. Okay, moving on. All right, let's say, Belle, let's see, physics, science, Okay, what was the question? I forgot. Oh, the life motto. Is that your life motto? Physics and science? Oh, that's why you call yourself Albert Einstein. I love that. Let's see. David, falling down 9, getting up 10. Oh, falling down 9, getting up 10. That's your motto. I love that motto. That is very good. And especially since you run every morning, you can just go up, and then down you fall 9 and you go up 10. Real easy. I'm sure you get up real quick, not me. Not me anymore. I used to run all the time. Now I can barely go down the steps in my tiny house. Yeah, if Tracy tries to run after me, I don't know what I would do. She probably would eat me. Hopefully she won't. Anyway, all right, moving on. Let's see. What if my family doesn't support my dream? Build the dream anyway. They gonna clap when they see you succeed. That's how it always works, right? Oh yeah, go ahead, dream big, go do your thing. It's never gonna happen. And then when it happens, they're all like, oh, hi. And you're like, bye. Right? Yeah. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna read a couple more questions and then I think it's time for me to go to bed. Take a nap. I love naps. Who loves naps here? Do you like naps? I love to nap. It's my favorite thing to do. Like my eyebrows going up because I love to do it. Okay, eyebrows down, Belle. All right. Let's say, how do I handle a toxic friend? Quietly unsubscribe from their drama newsletter. Yeah, because they're putting out that newsletter every month. No, it's like, honey, listen. Also block them, because I know I have one who emails me and they're so toxic. What I do is I block them and then they go to the spam folder, so I never see them. Sometimes I do, but I empty spam now and it's gone forever. All right, let's say, what is the best kind of friend to have? Honey, the one that tells you have spinach in your teeth and you're dating all the wrong men or women. Yeah, that's the friend you want, for sure. Let's say, how do you make new friends as an adult, Belle? Well, start with, I like your vibe. It's better than networking, right? Yeah, I always tell people I like their vibe. I like everybody's vibe today. Everybody was real nice today, and I love that. Let's say, Belle, what is your biggest friendship ick? People that say, I don't like drama, and they are the drama. Yeah, we know who we're talking about. Those people in our lives. They're so annoying, aren't they? All right, last question, baby. Let's see. How do you know who your real friends are? Because they celebrate your joy like it's their joy. That's what it is. I think that's a good way to end the live, right? Especially since the channel is Your Journey to Joyful Living. Oh my goodness, my hair. Okay, there. Yeah. So anyway, thank you everybody for joining me today. I'm gonna be live next week, 3 days in a row. I think Monday. I can't remember. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you when I'm gonna be live next week. I'm gonna be live on Monday, on Wednesday, and Thursday. Always at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. And tomorrow, Grace is going to do Quantum AF. You should join her. She's very smart with the quantum stuff. I don't even know what the hell that is, but she does. She's really good at it. All right. Love you back, Belle. See you next week. Definitely, baby. So remember, I'm going to be live 3 times. This is Belle's month. She's going to be live a lot. in my new tiny house, which I love. All right, my loves, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Mwah.